afternoon, Aries. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update. What that means for you, Aries, whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate with you. So what I'd like you to do is use your intuition, Aries. Focus and meditate only on that actually resonates with you. Anything else, leave it for another Aries who's obviously viewing this at the same time. So let's get started because there's quite a bit we're going to pack into here. I'm going to start with pulling 3 cards from the Z108 Tarot Oracle deck, as well as we will do a 6-card spread of the week ahead using the Light Seers Tarot deck and clarify it with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck as well as stay tuned because we will be pulling 1 Sacred Soul message, 1 Spirit message, and 1 Moonology card for you as well. So let's get this packed in and get your week started for you, Aries. Starting at the top here, we have uncertain at this time. The situation or outcome is undetermined, as well as we have a forked road here. Number 7s, we got 7s coming out on both of these, Aries. Forked road is all about direction change, options, free will, choice, opportunity, even alternatives, the moment of truth. You know, it could be a crisis, but there's possibilities. It's definitely a turning point for you, a change in the circumstances. So that may be why things are a little uncertain at the moment. You also have a 5 here on that final one. The spilled milk card has come up. So there is some kind of regret or accidents happen. It's kind of a thing you got to understand. So don't sweat the small stuff, Aries. You know, there's something about leaving things in the past, mistakes, disappointments. You know, some things you got to face are over and they cannot be changed, Aries, as well as maybe some minor problems. But these are all kind of little details that will tweak out into our actual week ahead reading for you, Aries. And as I said, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot deck here to pull out a 6-card spread, and that is 2 cards in the week for the beginning of the week, and 2 in the middle, and 2 at the end. So starting out your week ahead, we have the 3 of Pentacles, Aries, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. Middle of the week, we have the 10 of Swords, and the World card, Major Arcana, coming out there. And also we have the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Wands finishing out the week. Now, the basic generality on these cards to begin with, starting at the beginning of the week, Aries, we got the 3 of Pentacles. This is all about teamwork, collaboration, come together with others. Maybe others sharing their ideals, their wisdom, their expertise in different areas, but you all collaborating together, whether it's family or work. But it is about teamwork, coming together and actually listening to others and others listening to you. Now, Aries, you're also at the beginning of the week, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Now, I always used to call this the Miss Independent. It could be Mr. Independent as well. This is the card of coming into your own, so to speak. I mean, you're just really grateful and living this abundant life independently of others. I mean, you're finding your own satisfaction, your own way through this week, and feeling quite proud of all you've accomplished and doing your thing, just being that independent woman, making your own decisions, your own choices. Obviously, you're working with others still, teamwork and stuff, but you really are understanding and feeling quite proud of all you've accomplished and done all on your own without others' help as well. So let's move on, as that is a general reading. Now, in the middle of the week, there is the 10 of Swords here. Now, 10 of Swords in the Light Seers deck is not as devastating looking as in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. The 10 of Swords, though, is all about the ending of the communication cycle that you've been on. And it might have been frightful at this time where you just want to leave it all behind and start over with a new understanding, a new clarity of mind. And this is the beginning of the week. This is where you're finishing up a cycle. You're done. You're done talking. You're done listening. It goes both ways there. This is the ending of a cycle. And you just said, it's a death of me. I'm ready to, let's start over. Let's start from scratch. Or let's start anew with a new clear idea of understanding starting. And once again, the middle of the week is all about endings, because even the major arcana, and that when it's major arcana, Aries, that's like, hey, listen up here. This is really important for you. You are reaching the ending of a cycle, a journey in life, your pathway here. Everything is about endings and new beginnings. So when you get these endings like this in the middle of the week, you're definitely reaching that climax, that peak element of things are going to change. As we've seen in the original Z108 cards here we pulled. Now things are uncertain. It depends on how you are going to react to it or others, because everyone has free will. But this world card is the time to level up into a new cycle, not just ending one cycle, beginning another, and this and that. This world card comes in play when it is the actual ending, and you got the whole world at your feet. It all is based on your free will, as well as your destiny. If you're following your pathway legitimately, Aries, this ending is definitely the time to level up. And I know things seem uncertain, but coming into the end of the week, here you are. You are recognizing it. Okay, there's an ending. Where do I want to go from here? And this is what the 201 is all about. It's about making a decision here. Do I carry on as things have been going on, or do I plan, map out, and project for leveling up this next cycle? Where do I want to go from here? This is all about plotting and planning and making those decisions, journaling, writing it all down, getting it set, preparing yourself for this next level up cycle, Aries, because it is coming, because the ending is happening. And by the end of the week, yeah, you're going to be mapping out a new plan for your future. And even though, I mean, you got the 9 of Wands here too. So you're using the, you're looking back on all you've accomplished. And this is kind of known as a wounded warrior card as well in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But here, Aries, you notice she looks quite proud there in this card. Her flame is lit. She's inspired. She's motivated. She's energized. She does have some boundaries set there, made a fence there based on her knowledge of everything, the projects and things she has completed in this past cycle that she's been going through with the world. And definitely, Aries, real proud of past projects. And you are focusing in, using the past somewhat to map out and design where you want to go. But at the same time, as we've seen in the Oracle cards, you may want, the past is done. It's over, Aries. You're beginning this new cycle, this new beginning. And so you might want to think about leaving the past behind and recognizing you can carry on with your acknowledgement, recognition of all you've accomplished. But if you want to, this new beginning, this new cycle leveling up, you got to leave some stuff behind. Now, let me go ahead. As I promised, I'm going to grab 3 cards for each of these 6 cards and clarify it with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck too. So we can tease and tweak out a few more details here. If it's already resonating with you, go ahead, hit that like button down below there, Aries. That way I know it's resonating. I know you're liking this. And I will continue to make sure we bring these to you in the future. Now, let's go ahead and clarify the beginning of this week, that 3 of Pentacles with 3 cards for you. And there we go, Aries. Coming up here, we starting up. We have 3 of Cups. And like I said, you got the 3 of Pentacles here. It's all about collaboration, whether at work, whether with family. Now, this 3 of Cups is all about getting with your tribe, celebrating guys, gals, your kindred spirits. So you are celebrating, you're collaborating, you're tweaking out design details, and discussing things and celebrating. Now, there is kind of a slow process. The Knight of Pentacles is a very earthy, Taurus type of sign, earth qualities, but it's a slow action night coming in. But it is a night coming in with an opportunity. Pentacles are about material opportunities. It could be a new investment, new job, new promotion, new home, new car, new something. It's steady but progressive. It's a cautious action that, kind of like take 2 steps forward, take 1 back, just make sure you're not going to fall through the floor type of thing, Aries. And there is that World card again. So it is. You are busy collaborating. You are celebrating because you're realizing you're coming to an ending of this cycle. And you're working and collaborating with others about how can you level up and make the most of this cycle change up, this ending and new beginning. So that's what's going on here with the beginning of the week with that Three of Pentacles, as well as we're going to pull 3 cards for that Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, they're very independent nature there. You got it all going on. And yeah, look, you got the Hierophant coming in. Hierophant, now that can be oftentimes kind of a conservative, traditional type of view or value system. It also could be regarding institution, organization, or corporation aspect. And you're feeling this Miss Independent, I can do it on my own, that entrepreneurial spirit even. So this may be something in the past, in your last cycle, more of an organization, institution, or corporate environment that you were in, and it's coming to an end. This is a past nostalgia card here in play. Or it could just be maybe marriage, as some of you Aries, it's not all of you, but a Hierophant sometimes can be matrimony, ceremonial, regarding that coming together in that divine union type of thing. But that could be, a past energy as well with that Six of Cups and this Two of Wands here as well, mapping, projecting, looking out to the horizon, looking to expand your horizons beyond this institutional organization, corporate past, and you're looking to expand upon it. And that's why you have this independent, just, you're ready to start out and you're realizing you can do it on your own. You don't need others, that you got that entrepreneurial motivation kicking in for you, Aries. Now, in the middle of the week as well, we have the Ten of Swords, and the clarifiers for this Ten of Swords in the middle of the week here. As I said, the Ten of Swords is all about the ending of a communication style, a cycle of that. And we have the Three of Wands coming into play. And this is kind of the travel card for you, Aries. This is definitely, you reach the point where you're at the end here of the shoreline and you're waiting for your ship to come in. So you're momentarily, you're waiting because you want to cross over. You want to expand your horizons out over that sea to where all this joy and happy sunshine is, because you see it on the horizon, away from you where you're on the shore. You reach where you could at this point and you're ready to expand. Now, whenever you do expand out like that, coming to the end of a cycle, and you're going to begin a whole new level up, oftentimes changes need to happen. So we do have a Tower card here for you, Aries. Now, like I said, that's all about when you come to an end and you're making changes in your world. It's going to have unexpected surprises, or it can be good or bad. It's just going to be unexpected, but things need to happen to create that solid foundation for those new beginnings. And here we have the Ace of Wands as well. So you got the ending that cycle, but you're going to be starting this whole new energetic, you're going to be passionate about whatever this new cycle is. I mean, you're really getting excited, you're motivated, you're energized, and this whole new cycle's coming in, and it is part of the divine plan for you, Aries. So you may be suffering a little bit going through the ending of this communication. Maybe others aren't really understanding you, you're not communicating clearly, you're done with the old way of doing things and communicating, and you're ready to map out and get going on the future. So here we are, that World card again. Like I said, another ending of a cycle card there right by it. And the 3 cards clarifying this World card for you, Aries. Yeah. The Strength card coming to play. Another major arcana joining that World card there. Now the Strength card is, having that courage, that strength, that passive strength. I mean, you don't have to be aggressive about this decision making. It's having that strength where you can calmly handle and deal with things. When you're coming against conflict or confrontation, maybe regarding because of this communication style in the middle of the week, that you have the patience, that passive energy to just kind of calm that beast within, where your communication, it doesn't have to be loud. It's just a more quiet, graceful, serene knowing that brings others alongside with you and understanding. I mean, you're going to have like that Queen of Cups moment, that compassionate, that understanding, intuitive, extremely intuitive Aries. You're going to pull in those watery characteristics from Cancer, Scorpio or Piscean in nature, and just really using the strength and the compassion and understanding that the Queen of Cups have, going to be able to get you're going to be able to see things in others' perspectives as well. I mean, it's not all going to be it's my way or the highway. You are going to really find your compassionate understanding to see things from others' perspectives. That's why that gives you the strength, and it's going to help you level up because you're so ready. You're ready to level up, and you're going to be able to do so and have the support of others with you and encouragement leveling up because you're going to embody that strength and that compassionate understanding of others' perspectives as well. Now, towards the end of the week ahead, Aries, as I said before, you got that Two of Wands decision, that energy once again coming into play here as well. And the clarifier on those is, here we go. Yeah, pulling this up, starting with here. Yeah, you got your own opinion there. You're mapping out, you're projecting your plan forward of where you want to go from here, Aries. And look at that. You're defending yourself against others' opinions because everybody's got an opinion and ideal. And it's not that they're bad ideals or opinions. It's just that you're really strong and standing firm, standing your ground, so to speak, with your own opinion and ideal coming in play. And that is all about this new opportunity. You got like I said, new contract, new investment, and new promotion. It could be, a new job, a new car, a new home, something new in the physical 3D world. It's a gift from the divine, a new beginning, a new start that you're really excited about. And it's going to be something plentiful. The Queen of Pentacles at play here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is known as the apprentice to the Emperor. And when you're leveling up, the next level up from Queen of Pentacles is the Empress. So the Queen of Pentacles, down to earth, she's got those, dependability, loyal, stability, cautious, but she's very financially savvy. And Aries, with the Queen of Pentacles coming into play, she's pretty independent herself. She doesn't need the Queen of Pentacles being over her and telling her what to do. She's quite wise, probably a mature lady at this point in the cycles of life, and gained the wisdom experience through all the lower minor arcana queens. So she's definitely savvy enough to really start out. And she doesn't mean she's independent and all alone. It just means she can handle herself. All right, Aries. Now, also, like I said, this is on that Two of Wands, mapping, projecting. So you are definitely working away, making a decision on exactly where you want to see yourself in the future, Aries, this week. Now, also on that Nine of Pentacles for the end of the week here, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles was up there. We have the Hermit. Starting out with the Hermit. Now, like I said, you are going back, doing some self-reflection, going deep within yourself, kind of enlightenment, discovering your own internal light. And what I find interesting in the Light Seers deck, notice here, the Nine of Wands. Look at that light. Look at that stance. And look at the Hermit card here. Pretty similar. So you're in that same self-reflective focus, looking at where you've been, where you've come from, what you've built up, what you've done, and where you want to go. You're really self-reflecting and looking for that pathway that is unique and individual just for you, Aries. Now, as always, when something good is around the corner coming your way, well, guess who shows up? Yes, it's the devil. I know, Aries, it happens all the time, but remember, the devil is always that beast within. And that kind of goes with that strength card too. You're going to have that strength to really temper that beast. And the beast can be that devil, that inner critic, that negative Nancy, Ned, whatever. And sorry about anybody, Nancy and Ned, but that negative individual who's just an inner critic of yourself. Now, he will take and use facts, but he twists them so they're negative. Because, obviously, he's the great deceiver. So he may not, you may really push and pound on a certain truth that's negative, a past mistake, a past failure, but do not dwell on that because that is not all alone. He's leaving part of that out. He never tells you the faux truth about how, well, where you are today and how you overcome that past failure, that past mistake. That is a lesson learned. He doesn't tell you that. No, that's where your enlightenment tells you that. Inner critic doesn't. But look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune is turning. It comes out when it's saying, look, what's happening now is going to reverse and things are really going to turn around for you. Whether it be, just the abundancy, you're headed your way towards, this abundance, this new cycle, and it's going to be awesome for you. So, negate that devil energy, negative critic, and focus in on really go within yourself deeply. Don't focus and dwell on past mistakes and failures. I want you, Aries, to really get inside and discover within yourself, what are you good at? What can you do? And where do you want to go? Because the future is right here, and it's time to map out that new cycle. Level yourself up, Aries. Alrighty, now like I said, and you still have the uncertain card. So at this time, the situation outcome is undetermined, and that is all up to you. Seriously, Aries, it is up to you. You have, free will. You could say, I don't want to change. I'm just going to keep sitting here doing this same old routine over and over and over. And well, guess what? That's what you're going to be doing. Or you can say, okay, let me talk and collaborate with others, and build up that motivation and gain that encouragement, that support system for you, and say, yeah, I can do this. I can step up and level up because, I did gain wisdom and experience from these lessons. Even the failures, I gained wisdom, experience from it, and I ain't making that mistake again, kind of thing, right? Awesome. And like I said, you're at a fork in the road. You got these decisions to make, and definitely don't focus on the spilled milk. All right, now I promised you, as I promised to, I was going to pull one Sacred Soul message card for you. So let's get one for Aries for the week ahead. And your Sacred Soul message, Aries, is the moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Hang in there, Aries. Be patient. You are on the right track. Get a look at that. All right. As well as we did say, we were going to pull one spirit message card for you as well. So let's get one spirit message. If this is resonating with you already, Aries, remember, hit that like button. Let me know. Or if you care to share how this is individually resonating with you, leave a comment. I would love to read your comments, as well as I'm sure other subscribers too, and everyone could share. Now, let's get one spirit message card for you, Aries, for the week ahead. And it is receive. Aries, you are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now is a time for you to learn how to graciously receive as well, Aries. So just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Alrighty, so I'm going to set that right there. And also, I promise one Moonology card. Now, the Moonology card I'll probably read from the guidebook because it does offer alternative meanings, because they really don't give you a lot on these cards themselves. Also, Aries, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscription tab down below. That way YouTube will notify you next time I update another reading, and you won't miss out on any of these. All right, so one Moonology card for Aries, the week ahead. And Aries, you have, it's time to release negativity. It is the full moon in Scorpio. All right, let me just grab this book open and pull up for full moon in Scorpio for you. Here we go, Aries. Now, like I said, only meditate and focus on that actually resonates with you. Alrighty, so now, Aries, if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to simply just stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's a time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're actually asking about, Aries. If someone has been unkind to you, well, perhaps it's time for you to simply release them. Now, this card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you, Aries, to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, Aries, take it as a sign to simply move away from anyone or anything that you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. It means your sex life can improve now, Aries. Yeah, if you make an effort, so start using that magic. As well as you have all you need inside of you to bring about the desired result. Now, to attend to this moon card, Aries, emote because it's all better out than in. Now, also additional meanings for this card, Aries. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully, as well as your right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic, so let something go. And finally, it could be the end of an argument. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and set that down there. I do hope this resonated for you this week, Aries. We'll catch you next time. Bye.